Picture this, a creator who seemed unstoppable. Every upload felt bigger, louder, and crazier than the last. His numbers exploded, his name spread like wildfire, and people started calling him the next big thing. But what happens when the formula that built your empire becomes the same thing that tears it apart? This is the story of how one of YouTube's fastest rises nearly lost it all, through controversy, reckless decisions, and a brutal fall from grace, only to claw his way back with one of the smartest comebacks the platform has ever seen. Before the world knew his name, Airrack wasn't a star, he wasn't rich, he wasn't even respected in the creator space. What he did have was a wild belief that he could flip YouTube upside down if he just took big enough risks. And those risks, they weren't small, they were life-altering gambles. One of those gambles became legendary, the couch saga. It sounds ridiculous at first, spending money he didn't have on a literal couch, but behind the scenes, it was a masterclass in strategy. Airrack borrowed money through a business loan, betting everything on the idea that a single piece of furniture could launch his channel. The couch, Logan Paul's infamous $90,000 Mercedes couch. And while Logan laughed at first, he eventually handed it over for just $17,000. That one moment set off a domino effect. Airrack transformed the couch into a prop for insane stunts, skydiving with it, couchsurfing across cities, turning it into a viral magnet. But more importantly, it grabbed Logan's fans, dragging them into Airrack's world. Suddenly, this nobody became the guy everyone was watching. From there, the growth was nuclear. Airrack wasn't just gaining subscribers, he was breaking records. When he boldly promised to hit 1 million subscribers before the end of 2020, people laughed. But by December, with just days left on the clock, he actually did it. The underdog had officially become a giant. But here's the thing about the internet. The higher you climb, the sharper the spotlight becomes, and once the cracks started showing, people didn't hold back. It began with whispers. Was that video staged? Did he really pull that off? Fans picked on small details, like wristbands at a festivals he supposedly snuck into, or sound effects that made situations seem more dangerous than they really were. At first, these slip-ups felt minor, but then came the bombshell. One video revealed the name of a pilot who'd agreed to stay anonymous. Another showed stunts that looked real, but were later proven fake. Even the infamous frozen lake stunt, where a custom bike plunged into icy water, turned out to be staged, and with every revelation, trust evaporated. For Airrack's fans, it wasn't just about fake videos, it was about betrayal. They signed up for wild authenticity, not smoke and mirrors. And when other creators started exposing the inconsistencies, Airrack's views collapsed. From pulling 15 million views a video, he dropped barely to 2 or 3 million. For most creators, that's still massive, but for someone who had been untouchable, it felt like rock bottom. So how do you come back from that? Most creators in his position release a teary apology video, disappear for months, and pray the internet forgets. Airrack didn't. He doubled down. Instead of defending himself, he simply shifted his content. He started creating challenges that were verifiable, like his Guinness World Record attempt at visiting the most fast food chains in 24 hours. He partnered with major creators like mrbeast and Sweet, borrowing their credibility while reminding viewers he was still a player at the top. And it worked. Simply, fans began to return. His views rebounded, his subscriber growth stabilized, and new series like the interactive hidden live streamers where fans had to track him down in real time hooked people in again. This time, not through reckless stunts, but through creativity and audience participation. But the smartest move wasn't even on YouTube. While repairing his reputation, Airrack quietly launched an educational company, teaching aspiring creators the blueprint of YouTube success. The company, Creator Now, eventually grew big enough to get acquired by vidIQ, a move that cemented Airrack not just as an entertainer entertainer, but as a business mind shaping the future of creator economy. So what's the lesson here? The internet fame is fragile. You can go from golden boy to villain overnight. But if you're smart, if you adapt, if you keep showing up, you can write your own redemption arc. Airrack's story proves something powerful. It's not just about the rise, and it's not just about the fall. It's about how you handle both. And in the ruthless world of YouTube, that might be the difference between fading into obscurity or becoming a legend. Watch this video next, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers!